Hello friends, so welcome to our channel. So in case if you are new to our channel, so please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the updates frequently. So friends, in our last video, so we were discussing about MCQ questions on Java basics. So now in this video, we are going to discuss about some MCQ questions from Java blocks. So let us look into this first question. So you can look at my class or you can look at my code. I have a class, my class. So there I have defined a method with static keyword. So already we are familiar. We have two kind of methods in Java. So one is instance method. If I am defining a method without using static keyword, then it will become a instance method. Instance in the sense object. So instance method are tied to object. So which means if I want to call any instance method, I need to create object and then I will say object dot that method name. And the second type of method is static method. So the static method can run without object. If I want to call a static method, there is no need of object creation. I can call by using a method name itself as well as I can call by using class name dot method name. I'm repeating again. So if I'm defining a method with static keyword, then the method will become static method. So what is the meaning of static method? The static method can run without object. I can call the static method by using class name dot method name, or I can call by using that method name itself. So finally here you can look at the code. It's a very direct question. I have a static method call main. Also I have a main method. So here we may getting a doubt whether it is possible to define our own method in the name of main. Yes, it is possible. You can look at the code very clearly. This code will not give any compile time error because the method name is okay main. I may use the same main method name, but you can, even though you can look at the argument list is different. So this is the default main method with string array of object as a argument, but this is a main method without argument. So finally, inside this, as per this my class, so this main method is the overloaded method. So overloading means method with same name but the argument list different. So this I can say it's a overloading. So finally here one point is very clear. I can overload even main method also. So now there is no compile time error, which means I need to find the output. So now it's since it's a static method, yes, I can call by using method name, no need to create a object. So which means here also there is no compilation error. So first the program will start from your main method string args array type method, and from here I'm trying to call main without pausing argument. So which means it is going to invoke a overloaded main method without argument. So which will display A, and then as usual it will continue the next line which is displaying B. So finally our output will be, it will print A as well as B. So hope it's clear, friends. So now we'll move the next question. Maybe the next question may look like lengthy, but actually it's easy. If you look at this code, so there is no compile time error, but we need to identify what is the value of B1 and B2. So B1 and B2 both are Boolean variable, and where I declare this Boolean variable inside a start method, which means B1 and B2 both are local variable. Yes, I have declared this B1 and B2 inside a start method. So finally both are local variable. So which means my intention is what? I need to find the value of B1 and B2 in this scope. Right. Now if you look at the second method, I may get a confusion. I have a boolean B1 once again. In start method, I have a boolean B1, and in fix method also I have a boolean B1, right? But actually, uh, the scope of the local variable will be within the block. So finally, coming to start method, I have a separate local variable called B1. And same way coming to fixed method also, I have a separate local variable B1. So finally both are separate local variable. One is inside start method, another one is inside fixed method. So now we'll look at the code from the beginning. So first I am creating object of my class. Because to call this method, I am just trying to create an object, and by using my class object I'm invoking my instance method start. So now it will come to start method. So here the value of b1 is false, right? And the value of b2 is, I'm going to initialize with the help of this fix method. You can look at once again, you can look at the code. So here I have a b1, and in fix method also I have a b1, but both are two different variable. Yes, both are local variable. So finally one thing is very clear: inside this start method the value of b1 is false. So finally here it will display false. So now I need to identify what is the value of b2. So how I am initializing this B2? By calling fix method by passing the value of this B1 variable. So finally coming to the fix method, I will be getting the value as false. So now what I am doing, I am saying that I am assigning true value to this local variable B1. So finally this will not change your start method B1. Yes, this is a local scope inside fix. So finally inside fix method, this separate B1 variable will initialize as true. So that I am returning. So that will go to this initialization. So finally for B2 the value is true. For B1 inside start method the value is false. So finally B1 will get display false, and in place of B2 it will get display true. So finally this is our output. False, true will get displayed. So we'll move the next question. So the next question, yeah. If you remember, in our last video, so we have discussed about string concatenation. If I perform any addition with, I mean string with any property, it is going to perform the concatenation. The same thing is going to repeat here. So finally, if I look at this code very carefully, I do not have any compilation error. I have an instance method start as well as I have an instance method foo. So foo is returning what? Some string value. So now from my main method, I'm going to start my start method. I'm just calling my start method by using my class object. So now it will come to the start method. So now coming to the start method, I have two local variable as3, bs4. So now let us concentrate on the first system.out.print. So what I'm going to, I have a empty string plus 7. So because of string with a string plus anything, it is going to become a concatenation. So finally, it will become white space 7 as a concatenation, as a string. So finally, the result will be the string. And again, string with anything, string. So finally, this particular line is going to display 7 2. I have two options for 7 2, B as well as D. Right. So finally, the first line is clear. The second line, A plus B, both are integer. I am not using any strings in this particular line. So which means it is going to clearly perform the addition of A and B. So finally, A plus B nothing but 3 plus 4, 7. So finally, 7 to 7. And in the third line, again, I am starting with a string plus A plus B plus string. So again, because of this string, it is going to become a concatenation. So finally, in the third line, I will be getting 3 4. I mean, it will not perform addition, it will make it as concatenation 3 4. And in the fourth line, I'm invoking a method called foo, which is returning a string. So finally, again, it will perform concatenation. So the result will be foo and 3 4. Value of A is 3, B is 4. And look at the last line. So first, if you remember our previous video, so the system.out.println will get evaluate from left to right. So first what is happening? It is performing the addition. Yes, I don't have any string over here, A plus B. So 3 plus 4 will become 7. After that I am invoking a foo method and I am concatenating with this value. So finally option B will be the right answer. So now we'll move the next question. This is very simple question. Maybe a small trick is there. You can look at the code. I have a method. Inside this method, I'm trying to declare a local variable with static keyword. Coming to Java, static property can run without object. So here property in the sense it may be a variable or it may be a method. So finally the static property means what? It can run without object, which means it is global to all the object. It's something like a global variable in a particular class. So finally static property is global to all the object in a particular class. But what is the scope of local variable? local variable can be visible only within the method. So finally, you can see uh, there is a contradiction in the scope. So static variable in the sense it's global to all the objects in a particular class. But static variable in the sense the scope will be within the block. So which means the local variable cannot be static variable. Where scope wise both are contradiction. So here, so finally because of this line, it is going to throw the compile time error. Yes, local variable cannot be a static. So finally, this particular line number one will throw the compile time error. You can remember, friends, coming to Java, local variable can come with only one keyword, final keyword. So in case of Java, the local variable can come with only one keyword, nothing but final keyword. I mean, the local variable can be a final. So, what is final? Final means there is no alternation or there is no modification. Nothing but final variable will act as a constant. So finally, local variable can be only a final variable in case of Java. Okay, friends, I hope so. We are clear about our today MCQ questions. The same way in the next video, so we will discuss some more MCQ questions from same Java blocks. So thanks friends, thanks for watching this video. So if you like this channel, you can subscribe and click on the bell symbol so that you will get the notification frequently, and also you can share it with your friends.